Okay, so today we're building this. Hold on. Hopefully this is still out. Probably. Well, we'll see. That should be fine, I think. Alright, so, right, so we're building figurized standard Krillin. This is a kit from 2017 by Bandai from Dragon Ball. You should all know it by now. I don't know if it's like the latest iteration of this. The 17 here, because I mean 2017. A little stiffy. And yeah, it's a guy with a, I don't know, he's supposed to be a monk. I forget. I don't know why he has the dots. Supposed to be a Shaolin monk, but he's never really been very monk-like. Yeah, so I did build a Son Goku not too long ago. This one's smaller, I guess. It's Krillin. He's like half size. He's not a dwarf, but he is short. So yeah, Android 18, also known as Cyborg 18. She's a cyborg, not an android. In the story, they're basically twins who got abducted by Dr. Gero, I think, from the Red Army, Red Ribbon Army. I'm probably using different translations. Earthling Warrior who has battle council was Goku. That's OU? Okay. 2 new plus the Master Roshi. Extensive combat, blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is from, I guess, Dragon Ball Z, of course, and Dragon Ball Z if you're from overseas. And yeah, it is the Cell arc. Yeah, it's kind of loud. Okay. Well, we'll manage. Alright, so I'm building this. It has a muscle build-up system, which I'm not entirely sure that it works the way it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to like make the muscle move a bit, but I'm not sure that it does. Like when you flex and whatnot. But yeah. Not much on the box, lots of facial expressions. I did build a Son Goku, I'll probably compare it to it later. It comes with a remote for shutting down C18, I guess. I don't know how. Well, I can't remember exactly. It does come with that disc thing, his special attack, and lots of sound effects on the box here. Yeah, figurized standard, blah, blah, we got this part. Wait, do I have this one? I don't think is that the one I got? Maybe? It doesn't have that facial... Oh, I guess it does have that facial expression. Yeah. I got this one. This one somewhere. I need to find it. Not the Super Saiyan version, but the regular black-haired one. Yeah, so I'm just going to be building it. Alright, let's get to opening this box. It's just Krillin. You know Krillin. Right. Okay, so opening up the box. And flip. You have your usual little piece of paper for a survey that is only applicable to people living in Japan. And then your instructions. Standard thing. A single sheet, long sheet of paper, one side color, one side black. This is from 2017, so this is after Bandai started adding English to the instructions, and they started making the instructions a bit more, I guess, easy to follow with like big diagrams and whatnot, shading instead of just line art. So we got that. Like pretty standard. You do have a little bit of a color guide. There's not much to color on these, probably just like very small bits and pieces need to be touched up, I guess. Doesn't include C18 or Android 18 as you Americans call it. But yeah, let's try getting build this thing. So you will need this guitar tools. Oh, actually, we didn't do the ASMR portion. Let's try. Some cleavage. It's a lot of cleavage, I guess. It's a bit indecent, isn't it? Make sure I can actually see what I'm doing. It's a bit blurry. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, you have multiple faces. Yeah, it looks like Vegeta in a bit. I guess they all have very similar faces. The only difference, like, is the hair, really. This could be Vegeta. You wouldn't know. You should just replace the hair with Vegeta hair. It's Vegeta. That's the thing about... They only have two faces. Why there'd be more faces? 1, 2. Where's the other face? That's it? Oh, that's it. Oh wait, no, never mind. There's more faces over there, I think. Yeah, there's one large face. You have a stand, figurize stand there. You got your parts for your various super effects. All clear parts for like... I don't know why he's yellow. He does do the Kamehameha blue as everybody else. I guess he's yellow for whatever reason. He's golden, I guess. And there's a part linked to a cloth, one of the runners already. Okay. So, yeah, we do have 3 faces. Oh, 4 faces. Well, whose face is this? Is this actually Vegeta? Who is this? It is Vegeta then. How would I mean, he has a nose. I'm getting extra faces for somebody. Yes, it is Vegeta. What the hell? I'm getting extra faces for Vegeta out of the blue. It does say, yeah, you don't use these faces. One has a nose, obviously that's a dead giveaway that it's not gonna be used for this one. I need to wake up a bit more. Yeah, tiny hands because he's a tiny man. No, not a tiny man. Small man, big heart, whatever you want. Right, pieces, parts, 4 runners. Not because he's kind of shorter. I guess you don't have as many large parts. All right, so we got so far. So let's get to getting our tools there. Bits and bobs. I need these, I guess. Alright. Okay, so instructions start here, or rather here. What the? Oh, right. Alright, so we start with the head. We need runner A, which is this thing. Mind focus, I guess I am. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, there's not a lot of parts on these runners, so I might as well just get as much of them off as possible. Yeah, I'll just do that. Get the whole of runner A off. Be careful when you're trimming face. I guess head parts. These have like a matte skin finish, so you gotta be a bit careful. You don't want it to be shiny smooth, although his head could be shiny. So his whole half of the head, I guess, comes off. He has a 6-dot things, not related to gambling with dice. It's just a Shaolin thing, I guess. Or is it? I don't know. I mean, Dragon Ball is from a very, like 40 years old at this point. Or even more. Okay, let's start here. Try to get this whole things off. Just do it quickly. So that way we don't have to, well, might be a bad idea when I think about it, because last time when I did the Figurize kit, if you're not careful with the leg parts, you could end up with like wonky looking legs. So maybe I won't do that. Alright, that's A, and then A6. Get the eye parts, the mouth part. This one's, oh, I didn't check for that. Where's this? Do you have stickers? Did I lose the stickers? Oh, yeah. I almost lost the stickers. So I do have some stickers here. No decals, just stickers. Which is preferable. I think like more recent Figurize kits have like completely flat faces, and you have to like use water slide decals to like put the facial expressions on, which is a bit of a pain because you can easily mess up and end up with completely. Oh, this is annoying. The sprue is like directly on the eye, so I'm gonna have to cut a bit extra and then trim further, because I do not want, because you can't really, let me get this one too. You cannot really get that perfectly lined up. So A2 face parts, A6 eye parts, mouth parts, face parts. We'll need the dots and the A7, which is this thing. And the forehead dots. He's like been seriously like keeping up the Shaolin monk thing for like his whole life. It was like 30 something at this point in the story, I think, maybe, or maybe 20 something. I don't know. Their ages are a mystery. They do have ages. They have like, I don't know how old they are, but they. Right, just be careful when you're You do not want to damage the head and the face. I don't think I have a skin colored marker that can cover these. No nose. It's a bit weird when you see it in person. He actually does not have a nose. I wonder if that's a medical condition. Are there people out there with no nose? Let me know in the chat if you know the answer or something. I don't know. I'll probably Google it up later. I probably did before. It's one of those things you wonder. You see his face like, that for real? Could that be a real thing? 3 faces and back of the head. Be careful when I'm polishing this one. Okay, now the eye problem here. These are on the surface, so you have to be a bit careful. And I already messed up. Just a bit. It's one eye. Nice thing about these ones is like the various parts of the face are actually separate plastic parts already colored, which is, I mean, it's easier to like get them, I mean, they just fit together, whereas the ones where you have to use water slide decals are a pain because they shift sometime when you think you're done positioning it and it just moves. Or when it dries, it like looks a bit different. Like deforms a bit when it dries. Last one. Gently does it. This one shouldn't take too long. There's like not a lot of parts. Alright, so in the mouth here, just a little smidge there. Smidge there. There's gonna be inside parts, but these little nubs could be affecting the fit, so we get rid of them. Okay, so now we need to get the stickers for the mouth. Could be painted, but stickers work as well. Who does this one? Okay, this one does. Nope, this one. It's kinda inside, so you can use a barbecue stick, but I got a plastic pointy thing, which is a bit pointier and pokier, so I'm gonna use that. Just use whatever tools you have at your disposal. This doesn't have to be an exact science. And there we go. Just like flatten these into the various corners to like, well, it's a bit lopsided, but I mean, it's not really that noticeable. The top of the mouth, though, if I do this, the top of the mouth is kind of, yeah, that's a lot of teeth. Now if I want to do that, does it actually tell you to fix this now? Nope, I don't. Well, we shall see later on. Because, that is a bit, it looks a bit weird. So, take the other sticker, find the other mouth, just lay that on there. And just nudge it into position. Okay. If you're new here and just joining us, please consider subscribing. You know, the usual. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers eventually. But getting a few extra today would be nice. Alright, so this goes on there. It fits only one way anyway, so what do we do? Yeah, that should do it. So now use a stick to like push these parts in. It makes it easier. Yeah. Oh well. Did I get the eyebrows? No, I did not. And separate parts with the eyebrows as well. Not a lot of parts on this thing, but yeah, I'm just gonna. It's tempting to just nip everything. The problem then is like sometimes when you're building, you confuse very similar looking parts. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen in these ones. Hopefully not. This is pile C, so I'm just gonna make a little pile of parts out of these ones. It's a very small runner. If you do it all at once, it's like saves time later on. Rather than looking for individual parts, you just have to search a small pile, which goes quicker. Hold the pile C. Get this over there. And get the eyes out. Trick for nubs. Because these will have to slide in, so you don't want nubs to be preventing the parts from like smoothly connecting. eyes. These eyes go here. You know what? Well, these are 1.5 millimeter or 2 millimeter? 2 millimeter. Wait, one of them's 2. One of them's 1.5. I mean, I'm not gonna necessarily take these apart, but just in case. I think they need to be readjusted for some reason. Eyes go there. This one goes, it should only fit one way, I think. Or does it fit multiple ways? Nope. One. Let's try this one. Maybe it's nope. It's only fit one way. 2 millimeter bore here. No. Hold up a second. We only have one of these. And we have, I guess this goes in the back of the head like so. Okay. And actually, no, too early for that. This one goes on first, so I'm not going to bore these. Well, they slide in just fine. So, because I want these to kind of stay on a bit and glue them down properly later. Just a little bit of a nub on this one. Alright, so that should be that. Bit of a nub on the bottom here. Then I guess the holes aren't exactly metric on these ones. So try to line this up. Is that the right one? Hold up. Nope, this is the wrong one. He's always frowning. It's like Krillin crisis mode, I guess. All his faces are frowning. There's no normal smiling face. Yeah, they're all terrified of something. There we go. Then we try to align these. Okay, this one goes there. Press this in using a stick because your fingers will not reach. Look at that. Just like that. I don't know. I'm not actually checking which one fits where. I'm just feeling it out for now. Let's see. You seem a bit short, so I'll try you. Actually, no. This one. Maybe. It should somewhat line up and just drop in easily. If it doesn't, just try the other one. Don't force it too much. Okay, it is this one. Does Krillin wear eyeshadow? That is weird. Wait. Seems to be this one, but okay, these ones Yeah, that is the right one. Nope, that is not the right one. They're slightly similar, but not exactly. Let's see if this one works better. Nope. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this one's a bit more frowny, so this should go here. There we go. This is a bit tight fit, so you have to press. You can't reach these with your fingers, so you have just use a stick or something to just press it in there. There you go. Nice Krillin face. This is magical. I don't know why he's like always. Does he have eyeshadow? I don't know if it's like. I don't think that was the case with the Son Goku one. This one seems to have like kind of eyeshadow. Let's press those in. So it's like it's a little bit of a nub here. Not visible on camera probably, but I can see it in person. Alright, so I have 3 faces and the back of our head, so we should be able to just swap it out as needed. So let's try this face first. Lines up quite nicely. Ow. Slippery head, that one. Just slight touch up here. Who has a seam on their head like that? And the problem is like you have 3 different heads, so you can have 3 different fits. I do this. It lines up nicely, but kinda. Separating it is a bit of an annoyance. Try not to like damage the edge. You definitely don't want that edge bent. Just testing each face in turn, kind of see if they all kind of fit. They do. It's a bit of a gap there. You cannot. It doesn't have hair, so you cannot hide like the imperfections under the hairline like you can with the other ones. Try to make it match. The back of the head a bit, as much as possible. Alright. Separate it from behind the ears, I guess, so that if there's any nicks and stuff from like separation, it's all hidden. This here, suppose, I feel like it's a... Wait. Not exactly lined up. Alright, anyway, that's it for the faces. I'm just gonna use this face for now, because it's the one that seems to fit easiest. Alright, let's keep going. So now for the body. So we take runner D. D25, 26, 21, 25, 26, 21, this one too. Or is it? This is I think this is for different. This is maybe like Vegeta runner apparently. They have the same size face, I guess, and neck. Vegeta is kind of short as well. I guess you get some spares for Vegeta there. A16. And then this area. Anything else from round D? Nope. And there we go. Yeah, it's another face. So all of these are faces and stuff, like a different. Yeah, this is for Vegeta, I think. Alright, so 24, 26, that's weird. What are those? Red defects on the side. So 25, 26, D25, D26. Issued Pachi. And then it goes in the neck here with the thing with the hole. Goes up, goes through here, kind of Pachi. Trim, get rid of those nubs a little bit. That should do it. Now, goes on to A16. Just make a look around for nubs. And does it Pachi? I don't think it Pachis. It just stays there, bro. So this is our neck. Alright. Runner B. This B? Yeah, this B. So B9, B8, B15, A27, A27, 27. You know what? I'm just gonna get the whole runner here because if we confuse parts, well, we'll just manage. So it's a bit of a weird angle there. These ones definitely for the hands. And the hands also weird, annoying connections on these sprues here. Could have just done 2 connections instead of 3 and have it in a more accessible spot. Okay, this is all of runner A, I think. Yep. Let's move this to an A pile. It's like compared to the size of like the weight of the volume and the weight, I guess, of plastic on the runners. This is like tiny. They could have just. I mean, I feel like they could go like the way of the Legos. Instead of giving us runners of thing, just give us a small bag of parts. That would have been better. This injection molded. Anyway, B8, B9, which is. Where are you? 8, 9. There you go. 8, 9, 15. 8, 9, 15, and 12. These parts. 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm gonna do another one of those, I guess. I'm just gonna nip the whole thing. This is getting confusing. I'm trying to like find the optimal path to trim parts off, but if it takes too long, we'll just do the whole thing all at once. Should be a petition to Bandai to reduce the size of the runners, either reduce them or like stop using them. I feel like there might be. I don't know. I feel like maybe the mechanics one. There's like I feel there's one of them where they like give you parts not on runners but just in separate parts and you can assemble them like Legos. Imagine if Legos came on runners, that would be bad. But yeah, I think I should make a petition to Bandai to reduce plastic use. Besides, polystyrene isn't a very recyclable plastic, so that would be good for the environment. If Bandai starts doing it, so all the other ones would follow, I feel. It's not, well, it would be significant if you consider the amount of, the number of kits that Bandai produce. If it's like more than half of the weight let's say half the weight is just runners. This gets wasted. And if we eliminate that, you could either have more parts or smaller parts. Or smaller boxes. Lower cost. Cheaper shipping. Of course, the only disadvantage is it is now simpler and more people can get into the hobby. How is that a disadvantage? I don't know. Sometimes you don't want things to be too simple. A certain level of difficulty keeps it interesting. Okay. The rest is just stuff. So I'm just going to put this back in this little pocket here just to protect it so it doesn't get damaged by anything. I'm probably going to need it again because there's a bunch of sprues probably left on there that need to be retrimmed. Okay. Now we're building the body in earnest. So we got the neck. So B9, B8, B15. If we can recognize those parts in there. So that would be, nope. Not this one. Okay, B something. This one, and another one. I'll find it eventually. There it is. Alright. So B9, B8, and B15. Just check around for nubs because these might be internal parts that may be part of some mechanism that you do not want nubs getting in the way of those. Alright, so hold like this, hold like that. Actually hold like this. Put it in here with a keyhole and pop it in there. It turns. Alright. Same thing on the other side. In the keyhole. And it turns. So this I guess would be the shoulders. Now A27. Do a quick clean. 827, those look very small. 1.5 I guess, might be a bit smaller. Still a little bit of a twist here. Alright, so then that goes on there. And you flex them this way. That becomes the shoulder, I guess. Or actually armpits. Now, then you take this and you just... Again, just a little twist. Just to... I should stop blowing. Maybe I should try to do a test. I used to do that more, but anyway. This goes in here. You press that in the back with a stick to make sure it fits in there. There you go. Some cleavage for you. Enjoy it. Now, you need to build B6, B1, B7, B6. That would be it. B1 appears to be this one, B3, B2. This one, and where's the other half? I'll find it. There you go. So, lots of orange parts here, so do test. Fit should be okay. So hold like this, put it on there and there. So it should somewhat, well, not exactly patchy, but okay. And then, well, it fits. Guess we don't really need, the plastic is softer and kind of deforms more, so we don't really need to pre-drill stuff. There you go. Fits nicely. Now, on this side, you do this one. You get rid of this weird looking nub there. That is overflowing. And then this one goes here. There you go. Clicks together. Just do a quick clean here. Right. So now we got that. Goes into here. 1 and then 2, which is this thing. You're supposed to put the sticker on there, I guess. You can do that later. It doesn't have to be alright this instant. Although, I guess you'll have a better, like, a bit easier if you don't have the whole rest of the body flopping around with it. Yeah, alright. So take some isopropyl alcohol, because that's a big sticker. You just do the drop. This is just rubbing alcohol to kind of get stuff here. An old Q-tip, which is fine. Been using it for paint work, but basically just use that and rub the surface to get rid of any grease and what have you that may have come off your fingers and get on there. So now we take, this is the number 3, which is a large one. He's the only one who still wears this, I guess. There's no like guide really, but you kind of just guess where it's supposed to be, somewhat centered. There you go. Just put it on there. You go for the center and you kind of just nudge it in place. Try to. Maybe I should use the less pointy one to begin with. And you just kind of deform it into place. Start in the middle. Work your way outwards. This one's a bit sharp, so it kind of ripped a little bit. There we go. Oh, this one's not connected all the way. There. Like these somewhat thick stickers are not paper, they're plastic, so they do stretch a little bit. when you deform them. So there, nice. And then this goes on here. What tries to? Oh, I think this one has a bit of a nub problem here. Separate these a little bit, I think. Yeah, I think they are kind of in the way. Things fitting. And try to get this to will not latch on. There we go. It is a bit weird. Oh, I should have put this one on first, but the instruction claim otherwise. Yeah, I feel like I should have put the front bit on first. Turn the part, it says. This one needs number 4, actually. This is kind of in a weird spot. It's like a very deep pocket here. Now, let's see how that'll work. So, kind of over here. You just start with this edge, I guess. And gradually work your way towards that deep pocket. And it broke. Of course it did. This probably need to be touched up with a little bit of paint. It's gonna fake that. Yeah. It's not a good position. It's like a very deep pocket there. It would have broken easily. But yeah, I can probably like just dot of paint. I kind of join those broken lines. Okay. For now, anyway. Let's keep moving. So, fits snugly. Missed the hole here. Alright. It's like a bit. Okay. Yeah, it does need some glue to just hold the whole thing together. Like, especially on this edges and what have you. Probably need to like shape these a little bit so they fit in more snugly. Yeah. Oops, this one pops right off. Yeah, glue all around. Okay, that was the torso, which is kind of the same size as his head. Alright, now the arms. Muscle buildup system, it says. A32. A30. What is A30? Don't seem to have that. Did I miss that somehow? Oh, there it is. A30. There's two of these, or supposed to be one of these. And A31. Did it roll off somewhere? This should be the second one of these. I wonder. Oh, there it is. Alright, A30, A31. I'm going to do both on them at the same time. And I need to find a way to get rid of those tiny little nubs there that just are in a weird position. They're just not in a good position to be nipped off. So you have to come in with a sharp knife and just cut these off carefully without cutting your own fingers off. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just a smidge here and there. Okay. So for the arm here, let's put this back somewhere safe. Okay, A32, which is like this one, or rather this one. Yeah, I guess this one works. A32, A. Well, I think it doesn't really matter which one goes in first. Clean those a bit, kind of annoying because the nubs were all in position that weren't really good for nipping. Alright, so just do with the thing here pointing upwards, and the rounded edge, I guess, like this. So, and then you just join this on here. Try on here. Just maybe a tiny bit. This is 1 millimeter or so. It's gonna do a thing, but still, yeah, quite awful looking nubs there. Okay, those would be the shoulders, I'm assuming. twist. Alright, shoulders, then that weird skin flap. Hello? Tasan something? Oh, the mouth. No, probably left already. Yeah, I'm not like looking at the chat, so if you're saying something, it's gonna take a minute for me to notice. Alright, so let's try figure out which way this goes. It should be pointing, if I hold it like so, the flappy bit, like so. Yep, that is the right one. Goes in like so. It goes in like so. Or at least tries. There we go. Now, the muscle buildup system thing, as they call it. We shall need stuff from runner D. I think this was C. A lot of these aren't actually needed. So D7, 12, 11, 1. So I'm gonna just do this one. 2015, 16. Nope. So this area, I guess. 2024. No, I guess not. It's a very short arm, so a lot of parts. So 7, 8. 7, 8, 2, 1. This. Not these hands, they were too big for him. Yeah, so this area. Everything else, I guess, is shared with Vegeta. Very small hands. Yeah, the rest is, this is all somebody else. Alright, I think that's all of it. Okay, so muscle buildup system. Then we also need A23. I guess I need those hands as well. And these things. While we're here, might as well build the hands. Just the nubs still on these. Just is in a weird position. Okay, I think. Okay. Cut all the parts. Do a quick cleanup. Clean up on the fingers as well. If you're joining us, please consider subscribing. It would help us out if you would subscribe. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Reaching 220 for the stream would be nice, although probably a bit ambitious. Nobody cares about Krillin. He's just that bald guy. Well, he's bald by choice. His hair grows out at some point. I haven't watched the newer Dragon Ball Super and whatever else the kids are up to these days. With their bizarre transformation and dance moves. Vegeta starting a TikTok. Usually that was the plot, right? Some blue cat came out from space. Vegeta did some TikTok dance to entertain it. I might be behind. I don't know what's going on with that thing. I don't know if there's an anime for that or not. I feel that there's no anime because I haven't. Well, then again, I haven't tried to even go look for it. I feel like if I watch it, I'll be very disappointed. Dragon Ball was fine. Z was a bit certainly aliens. GT was out of nowhere. I think they kind of made it so that Dragon Ball GT never happened. Because if I recall, in Dragon Ball GT, the Earth got destroyed, and everybody moved to a different planet. You can't hide that one. You can't say, "Oh, it was all Satan's fault." That pro wrestler guy. Well, Satan did it all, not his fault. He saved humanity. Again, it's a bit much. It's a weird world anyway, somehow. Some pro wrestler guy. I mean, you can feel okay, this one's weird. Did I go too far in? Or maybe it's supposed to be with this one. Yeah, okay. They're not all the same. Let's pop that out. We'll try without breaking it. Okay. Maybe I'll leave this stick here. Okay, that flew off. Let's try it on this one. Might be smaller. Or maybe... Oh god. It's all the same size, I felt. Yeah, it is the same size. That's what it gives. I guess it just fits different on that one hand. Let's put this one on there, see if it does feel any different. It feels the same. Punchy. It is symmetrical and yeah. I guess there's no way around it. What does it say for this thing? Well, we shall see. I'm building these without instructions, so there's a chance they're completely wrong. Maybe it was supposed to go here. These seem a bit. Let me try swapping them, see if it does anything. So, Bachi. And yeah, I don't think that's going to do anything. Try popping those out without breaking everything. Okay. Nope, it is exactly the same. Doesn't make a difference. Yeah, exactly the same. Alright, so we did the hands here. Let's do the other hands there. Well, at least let's build the arms. That's what we're here for. So, D1, okay, D7, D7, D11, and what's this one? Just polish it a little bit. I think I'm wasting too much time on this thing. It's probably been like 2 hours. Oh, wow, okay. Let's get this on here. D111, well, D11, and that should be this. Just trim this here because it fits apart and slide. And then this part here. Guess it will only fit one way anyway, so same thing on the other side. Oh, we forgot the muscle build-up system there, which is just this for whatever reason. Let's get rid of some nubs on this edge. It doesn't really move much. I guess it flexes a little bit. I don't see the point really. And some hands. These are fairly clean, so I don't need, I'll need additional cleanup on these. Alright. Very small hands, but they're okay. Now, whatever this is, let's do this and that. Trim those nubs here because these are gonna. Press together. Oh, some nubs on there, but nothing too dramatic. The muscle build-up part there. I don't see the fuss about this. So does it supposed to, I guess, slide? Maybe. It's supposed to slide, maybe. Because I don't. Not sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And then the hand. Wait, which hand is which hand? You got a lot of muscle for a little man. He's short, but he's got stuff. Alright. Got this and that. Let's polish this whole knob here just a little bit, make it less visible. Arms done. Oh, more or less. We need to put these on here. So this is the right arm. And this is the left arm. Sort of. Alright, so we got the arms, we got the head. Now, it tells you to assemble stuff, but we're not going to do that yet. We got all the hands, got most of the stickers on. B5, so we're just gonna polish those a little bit. Just put that on the pile of assembled stuff. Alright, so now legs. P25. Now it's everything else really. So this one P18. Okay, so take this, slap this on there. Or try to. Which way does it go? Goes up, facing up. This one goes in here. Check for nubs quickly. A fairly clean part. And then B29, B30, which are these. Just join these together. Get rid of those nubs that are in the middle. A little bit of a twist. Just to make it easier to fit. Alright, so you go in there. So, and like so. Alright, then holding this, you go in here, and you go in there. And then B33, B32. Let's get everything. So B33. Lots of nub here. B33, what's the other one? So hold it like so. Now, check for nubs while you're doing that like this. Okay. Now, like this or like that? No, like that. And this one goes on there. The flat should bachi. Come on. Bachi. I need to press it on it against the table to kind of get it together. There you go. Didn't quite connect. Okay, there we go. And then this one, same thing. The flat part facing. There you go. This one went in a bit easier. Alright, so we have these parts. This goes. Let's try this one. No, B26. Which one are you? These ones. Get rid of nubs on the edge. This is number 1.5. Where'd you go? I have millimeter holes there, just a little bit of a twist to make that slide in easier. There's 4 pegs. It should be. It should hold on just fine. So the other way around. These are cloth parts, so they, I mean, yeah, in hard plastic doesn't look all that great, I guess. Can use a plastic cement will help close those seams. There we go. Nice and whatever looking. So hold it like so, and this one pointing. This is the butt, actually. So it goes in like so, I guess. Same thing on here, pointing slightly this way at an angle. And now these 4 parts. Number 2 here. 1.5. Just the entrance. Just loosen it up a little bit so it'll slide in. It's also useful, I guess. I mean, I might not take it apart again later, but still. So goes into here, I think, or does it go the other way around? Oh, I think this is correct. Yeah. And like so, just slides together easily. we got legs more or less. So then take these parts, that and this and that as well. See these parts here, all the feet parts essentially. Okay. Never mind that. Okay. Need to be careful here. I mean, these are on, the sprues are on the detail. It's kind of annoying. Wonder if they could have like connected it underneath maybe. And you're gonna lose some details if you try to file those. Let's do it a little gently, just a tiny bit. That's another reason, I guess, Bandai should abandon whatchamacallit, sprues, I guess. Well, runners. If you could just like mold the parts directly, like small parts like that. Although I guess it makes quality control a little bit harder, because then you have to account for a bunch of small parts. It might be easier to just scan a full runner and find defects. Basically compare the shadow of it, I guess, to like a perfect one. Okay, before we put these two together, just clean these parts a little bit. These are the ankle joints. Don't think that's the right one. Or maybe it is. Hold this like that. And this one goes that way. Okay. There we go. This just goes on there. Yeah, I might wanna take these ones apart, I think, to like clean them and maybe paint them separately. I think the soles are supposed to be light brown. Why is it blue though? The whole thing's supposed to be light brown. pop this in there. Direction doesn't matter, I think, because it is somewhat symmetrical. And you just join these two together here. I think I was meant to do this a little bit. And before you fully join it, trim those nubs. Alright. And another. Trim. Okay. So now put this on there. It goes only one way, so yeah. And then this goes on there. Actually, hold up. Which feet is it? That doesn't help me at all. Alright, so this one, I'm guessing this foot kind of clips on here, and like so. Oh, if it's the wrong foot, we can always swap them. And then finally, this goes on there. One of these eventually. Wait, hold up. The whole thing just spins? Oh, no, it's supposed to. Is it? It shouldn't spin. Yeah, shouldn't spin. Okay. There we go. Did I get the wrong foot? Nope. The right foot. Alright. Finally. Move to the color side. We did the left leg already. And we do whatever's remaining here, so this is gonna be B10. There's these B14 and B14, which goes like so. That's the hip joints. So it goes on to these things. They are symmetrical, I feel, so it shouldn't matter which way. It goes. So again, this is a newer construction. Figure eyes, I guess they don't have polycaps. I feel like Figure Eyes hasn't used polycaps in a very long time, but I could be wrong about that. So then, does it slide in? Nope. Just a smidge. And a smidge. And another smidge. Okay. So then, let's try that again. Sure there's no nubs interfering. Nice. And then this goes on top. Which way? That way, I guess. On the front, downwards. It's a big. The E35 goes on here. this supposed, yeah, it does click in. Now there's a massive nub on this. Alright, so there we go. Flaps in the wing a little bit. Alright, so I got all the parts over there, but before we do that, before we assemble it, I'm just gonna do these. The clear plastic is harder, so I'm not gonna use my regular nippers for this. I'm just gonna use my old nippers. But these are harder plastic, and it might damage the blade of my regular nippers, so I'm just gonna use a different one here. So you do get like a waist supported thing here. There's not much to this stand there. You don't necessarily need the stand. I mean, I think this might be just for like holding the not that guy, but we'll see. So we do have some parts over here for also clear, so just you can hear it, like it's brittle, it's like cracklier. Is this ASMR? I don't know. Oh, this is for the hand. That's a weird kind of thin part there. It's like asking to break. I mean, it's certainly, yeah, might break easily. It's weird thing here. It's crunchy sounds. It's a bit worrisome. It's a few less parts than the Kamehameha that came with the Goku one, but I mean, simple enough. You just slap these together and like this. And like so. This is supposed to clip. Oh, there it is. And you have this one here, which goes supposed to spin. Does it spin? I don't think it spins, but you have a giant disc. Very nice, very clear disc. Alright, so we got all the weapons out of the way, so let's do the actual assembly. Then we're gonna do a quick review, and then we're gonna call it a day. I think nobody's really watching this one. Maybe I should go back to my regular time slot, except I'm gonna be losing sleep, I guess. I guess this is for flying as well. It doesn't have a, hole for an action base, so it comes with this thing here, which is a harness kind of thing to, there you go, like a harness thing to like hold him by the waist. You can put it on a regular action base. This is more for like holding the energy wave. What is it called? Emergency shut. Oh, we forgot that. Where is it? Where's the emergency shutdown controller? Where'd he go? What part is it anyway? Emergency shutdown controller. You are A4. Oh, there it is. It looks... It was like hiding in there. So you should probably paint this before you apply the sticker. It's all white. And you will want this to be a different color. Yeah, it's supposed to be black. Yeah, it's supposed to be black. Why not put it on the black runner? We have a black runner. Could have been on a thing here. So it's supposed to be on this hand. And you're pressing whichever hand, I guess. Yeah, you're supposed to paint this black, I guess. And then put the remaining sticker on it for the thing there. Yep. But not gonna do that one. So, alright, assembly. Let's see. So we start with the waist. You take a leg. You pachi a leg. Or you just slide it in, I guess. And yep, that is the correct one. So it fits in there. Sort of. There we go. It's quite short, but it's alright. You definitely need to glue these boots on to the bottom of the pants there because they seem to be going wherever they want. Now I don't think this is correct. I wonder. I mean, it seems to fit here, but I'm not sure about this side. May have to swap them around and see which one fits better. What if this one goes here? Nope, does not fit. Definitely this one. But yeah, it's a bit, it doesn't connect quite well. Yeah, I just need to, maybe on purpose. Anyway, so like, just connect these. There we go, sorta, kinda. Now the chest goes on here. Pachi. Does it have movement? Did I mess this up? Kijami. Like if there's not enough. If it's not, no, maybe it is. You know what? Let's try getting this out and see again. Okay. Remove them from the back or the front, whichever one. Let's try turning it around and giving that a shot. Let's just assemble it. Not completely, just to see what it feels like. Because occasionally, if I put this on here, it is a little bit more forward. Goes back the same amount. Yep, that might not be it. Let's take a look again at those instructions here. Same thing happened with the Goku one. Like, I assembled the torso, but it didn't seem like it fit the right way. So, all right, yeah, the one with the two little notches like this on the back. So I guess it was correct before, which is the other one. And when you assemble this, it's supposed to be. Yep, that is correct. Alright, well, I guess that's just how it rolls. Let's put this back on. Definitely need some glue on these parts to kind of make them line up. Alright, so, nope, this goes there. Yeah, it doesn't quite seem right, because he has no, oh, I guess like this, requires some effort to like make it bend forward. Okay, I guess that works, I guess. Doesn't really go backwards, but does go forward a bit. Okay, makes more sense. And then the arms. Goes deep in the shoulder. This thing's out of whack. Force parts together, they're likely to break. And these are very thin parts, so that was dangerous. We're doing this live, so things like that may happen. Alright, that works. Just do it gently now. Pops in. It's a very empty. Oh, right. I need to put something in there. This goes on there. And that goes on there. There you go. That's a bit better. You do have quite a bit of reach here. Looks a bit weird, but yeah. You basically can reach out quite a bit. Alright, so goes on here and pushes against this thing. And there we go. Quite a bit of flex on this thing. And then head. Very bobbly head. I'm not sure that's... Is that right? Oh, bobbles a bit. Hello. Well, he's not Indian, although I guess the Buddhism comes from India. Shaolin. Are they Buddhist? I don't know. Might be confusing because of that show Kung Fu with, or is it something like that? David Carradine. Oh. Salute. Although parts are coming off. Yeah, definitely need some glue on all these parts there. Alright, there you go, Krillin. He has a smiling face, slightly. Yeah, it is a figurized standard. So it has fairly large range of motion. Let's swap the head, see how easy that is. Pop that off. And you put that one on. It's gonna have a slight gap on the bulb here, but it's not that visible. Yeah, it definitely needs a bit of glue here and there. Probably my fault, but still. We're doing the review portion, I guess. So you do have swappable hands for like various things. You can do, I guess, this one, which is his special move, I guess. He does the Kamehameha as well, but he, I guess, does this one more. Kamehameha is more like Goku's thing. And you have the remote here. Nice and easy swappable face. Of course, do not glue those faces on because you will permanently be having one expression. Horrified. Let's try swapping the hands, see how easy that is. It's nice, like this one compared to the Goku one has hands that can go. I don't know what he's trying to do, but... And also the legs have decent range of motion. He can eat his own foot. Actually, I'll just get this at a better angle. I was probably at the wrong angle the whole time. You can do weird things like this. For whatever reason. And ow. Okay, supposed to. Can I turn this? Does this turn? This does not turn. How am I supposed to do this then? Oh, this turns on here. Okay. Alright, so that turns in the socket. Your foot goes back down. Thank you very much. And can you move your, I guess you cannot twist, but you can basically do this. This is nice compared to the Goku one. The Goku one has like fixed hands. And then where did the piece go? Oh, there it is. So the whole thing goes onto his hand like so. And then you have an umbrella. This is not bad. If you have a stand, you can like make him do a thing. This is a clear piece of plastic. It's supposed to go like that, but I feel like it's not exactly doing what it's supposed to. It's kind of vaguely supporting it. Yeah, I think it's upside down. Might be upside down. It is upside down. What the hell? I think it is. If I'd remove this, try it the other way around. There we go. And let's try this then. There we go. Yeah, it seems a smidge better. And your plate fell off. You make a poor server, Krillin. And this goes here, and everything fell off. But you get the idea. So basically, he can do all sorts of movements. Hold up. Okay. There's this guy. Assuming they are to scale. I guess they are to scale. And I'm assuming like this is like 112. Well, not exactly 112. It's like more than 112. Because if I were to compare it to the 112 guy, and somebody else, I assume is 112. So she's supposed to be, I'm guessing, 112. This guy is definitely 112. And Goku's a giant. Let's stand him up. No, I don't know where his little hands are, but you're gonna have to make do with these ones for now. Yeah, compared to a stormtrooper, which about, I'm guessing, is about, I don't know, maybe a little bit like a bit less than, maybe 175. That's like a little bit less, like what, 5'10", 5'9". Yeah, 5'10", I guess. So Goku will be like over 6 feet tall, but that's mostly hair. It's mostly the hair. So yeah, you can say like the figurized line is like 112 scale. And there's this guy doing a thing. It's like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. Yeah, this is just for size comparison. I can just move these guys away, I guess. Yeah, the figurized line is like mostly, I guess, 112. So yeah, we're mostly done basically. It is, yeah, it has same issues as the other figurized stuff. Like the articulation was sometimes a bit wonky. You're not too sure what's going on. Like this one's kind of loose for some reason. I didn't do anything to it, but it's a bit loose on the chest, on the like waist to torso. This was a bit confusing. It only moves forward a little bit, whereas this one kind of goes full, I guess, quite a bit. You can bow like, I don't know, a little bit. You can do a, oh, I'm sorry. Hello, konnichiwa, whatever. Not konnichiwa, gomenasai. And yeah, let's put this. It's like his face is fine. I mean, that's a very Krillin thing to do. Alright, so let's put this back there. You put you back wherever you came from. He has these things which you can use with the other hand. Of course, you're supposed to pop this on there. And that's too tall for Krillin, probably. Have to go down a peg. That's the lowest one. And I guess that's still too high for Krillin. What the hell? But that's too high for Krillin. How are you supposed to? Yeah. You're supposed to do this, but basically with his legs apart, this is probably going to be a bit slightly too high. You can use these hands. What other hands do you have? Oh, you do have these hands, but these hands look a bit... They look a bit... Yeah, they're bigger. These are oversized hands for this guy. You have extra parts here. This is for Vegeta, I guess. But you do have like somewhat oversized. I felt these was for like Vegeta because they're bigger. Like if you compare his closed fist, I mean it's not to scale. The scale is a bit wonky, but like compare his closed fist to the size of these. Like it's like that's quite a bit smaller. And these fingers are much too long for these. So not not the right size. Yeah. So we can check the color guide for a second. The sole of his feet are blue? Really? And there's like the rim here is supposed to be blue as well, so I guess that checks out. But it does say, let me see, shoelaces 10. Okay, the shoelaces are the right color. Control silver, and we don't care about those. No. Birch, blah blah. Control blah. Head white 70, pale brown 10, salmon pink 5. Okay, that's how you make skin color. The uniform, yeah, you basically don't need to. Aside from like a tiny bit of blue here, I guess you do not need. And the controller, the remote detonation thing, where the hell did it go? Did I drop it? I think you were holding it on your other hand. Where'd your other hand go? Oh, there it is. This one, I guess the casing needs to be black, so like very minimal painting required on this thing. Looks absolutely very nice. I mean, it's not, yeah. He's small, but he has a fair range of motion. The head bobbles. Well, it doesn't move on its own, but I guess maybe a little bit. It's a little bit of a bobbly head. Alright, you do your thing. Okay, I wonder if it's gonna hold. Yeah, this is Krillin. Oh, there is some more detail. I guess you do have to. You can paint it a bit more. It's a bit more detailed. And the sticker offered here, it has supposed to be gray instead of white, so it's probably better if you just paint this fully rather than using the sticker. You don't have Android, well, C18. That's how we call it in the translation I'm used to. Yeah, this is from the Cell arc. This is old. Very old. From the 90s. This was pre-2000s, I think. Yeah. That's how old it is, and people are still watching this. And they're making remakes and what have you. Find new things to watch, people. Just let it die. Alright, so that was Krillin. Fun little figurized kit. Took, I mean, less than 2 hours. It's like an hour and a half to build, but I probably spent too much time just talking. Alright, so let me just. Can you look up? Oh, you're doing that. It probably can. I don't think I'll hold. Alright, so let's do the outro here. I don't think that's gonna hold, but I'm gonna take a shot. If it does not, I'm gonna do a more sensible pose. Okay. Yeah, it's probably gonna trip over as soon as I. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff need glue on it. Like some of these I didn't do anything to them, but they're kind of loose fitting anyway. So yeah, definitely need to glue a thing or two. If I put this on here, the light from above just gonna make him look yellow. And it's a bit of a heavy thing to be holding for these ankles. Yeah, it just looks yellow because the light from above is making it just, yeah. I'll just get rid of this. Oh, hey, yeah, Krillin. you're joining us, probably not. I don't think anybody's watching. But if you are, please subscribe. That's the usual plea that you get from YouTubers, and you get it from me as well. So just do it. Subscribe. What are you waiting for? Do it. Stop looking at me. Just do it. Alright, so this goes here, and goes there. Let's do a test. See how this rolls. Are we gonna fall over? Alright, so okay. Anyway, this was Figurized Standard Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, if you're from where I'm from. And, yeah, Krillin, it doesn't have a scale, but we assume it is 1/12 scale. Krillin from the Cell arc. That's where Son Goku dies. I think again. That was the second time he died, probably. Or the third, probably, at this point. He keeps dying all the time. Their lives are very cheap. So, yeah, Krillin. Bald. Very short. Well, bald by choice. He can grow hair if he wanted to. And, yeah. There you go. Very nice kit. Figurized Standard. So, quality stuff from Bandai. That's all from me for now. Just enjoy the spinning thing, I guess. Alright, thank you for watching. Do subscribe, tell your friends about this channel, get them to subscribe, get their dogs to subscribe, get their cats to subscribe, get their goldfish. I don't think goldfish are allowed on YouTube, but you can try. Yeah, get everybody, get your grandma, your grandpa, your uncle and aunts, your second cousins, and so on and so forth. Just get them to subscribe to my channel. Alright, that's it. Thank you, and see you guys some other day.